Joey Griffey Sabatino, and my how-to is how to dye Easter eggs, or beautiful Easter eggs. Next slide.
It's not going.
It's not going. Oh, it's at the bottom. This is basically my intro of what to expect. I'm sure most of you have dyed Easter eggs before, whether it be at home or with family or around Easter at school for an activity. Hi everyone, I'm Joey Griffey Sabatino, and today I'm going to teach you how to make very glowing, vibrant eggs using a few ingredients you may already have in your house. Dyeing Easter eggs are a fun spring tradition during Easter weekend. In order to get the most vibrant colors for the eggs, you need to make them from scratch and not use the store kits. Just by using neon food coloring and vinegar, I'll teach you how to whip up the perfect vibrant eggs. What you're going to need and just how to start it off. What you're going to need for them, it's not as hard as you would think. You probably have the ingredients already in your household for the fun activity. What you need for this activity is white large or extra large, of those eggs. Colorful gel food coloring and distilled white vinegar. I choose to get the neon gel food coloring to make it more of a glowing, vibrant color when I color the eggs. The regular colorful dye will also work if you don't have that. You will need to grab water in a measuring cup to measure the amount of water to boil and add to the dye bath, and then you will use the white vinegar to add to the dye bath. Now that we know everything that we need, we can start the egg boiling process and making the dye. Boiling and prepping your dye solution. Next is boiling the eggs and prepping the dye. First, you would need to bring a pot of water to a boil. Make sure the pot is big enough that the eggs aren't touching. You will want to make sure your water level is high enough that it is 1 inch above the eggs. After that, turn your stove on medium-high heat. Once the water is boiling, set to the timer for 6 to 7 minutes for the perfect hard boiling eggs. Bring another 4 cups of water to a boil in a separate pot for the dye bath. Next, take the eggs out and let the eggs cool until they are no longer warm. While the eggs are cooling down, you can prepare to dye for the egg. Can I switch sides? Because
Sure.
it's hard to look at this side of the room.
You're good.
Say we have 4 colors: orange, green, pink, and purple. You're going to need 4 bowls, for each different dye you make. Each bowl should hold 1 cup of boiling water and 2 tablespoons of vinegar. And you want to add up to 2 tablespoons of gel food coloring for each dye bath to give it that nice vibrant color that we are aiming for. Now that we're finished preparing, you can start dyeing the eggs. Dyeing and drying the eggs. Now that you can start dyeing the eggs, you want to carefully place your eggs in a dye bath using a spoon or tongs. I'm going to use tongs so I can carefully grab the eggs once they are done soaking, then stir and soak the eggs cautiously so you don't break the shell of the egg, also to prevent burning your hands. Depending on how vibrant you want your eggs to turn out, you want to keep your dye bath for about 15 to 20 minutes. If you want, less hard eggs, you don't want them as pastel, you just will cook them a shorter amount of time than usual. I'm going to show you a short clip about Easter to give you some background about the history. Just go to 225 on the clip, and then when it hits 332.
My wife got me this weird new tool for Christmas, and at first I thought it looked kind of
commercialized. In the 1200s, people started painting hard-boiled eggs with the egg representing Jesus' empty tomb. Today, these decorated eggs are sometimes used in Easter egg hunts, though man-made chocolate eggs are used as well. Every year, the President of the United States invites young children to participate in the White House Easter egg roll. It is believed that rabbits were first linked to Easter by European Protestants in the 1600s. This idea has evolved into the figure of the basket-carrying Easter Bunny, who distributes Easter eggs and candies to children. Despite its importance in Western and Eastern Christianity, Easter is not celebrated by all Christian groups. Some believe there is no biblical basis for the movable feast. Since Easter Sunday is not necessarily a public holiday in all Christian nations, Easter Monday is sometimes celebrated as one instead. The 50 days following Easter are known as Eastertide or the Easter season, which celebrates Jesus.
Okay. Sorry about all the extra religious part. So now that we know a little bit about the history of Easter, let's get back to the eggs. Once the eggs are the color that you want, take the eggs out with the spoon or the tongs and place them on the drying rack to dry. Once the eggs are done drying, then they are ready to be eaten or stored. And to wrap it up, for many families all around, dyeing eggs has become a family tradition. We got some great neon hues, and hopefully everyone that has watched this video can at some point do this frugal activity at home. In conclusion, you can make this a tradition to do every year, or do it just for fun around the holiday. You can even get more creative than I did and find other cool ways to decorate. This activity is cheap and you can get very creative with it. Happy dyeing!